This is definitely a random intro, seeing as how we're literally just sitting in the middle of the ocean. Anyway, hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason bringing you back to more The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Last time, we continued our quest here, for the Triforce pieces, not really here, but for the Triforce pieces, got a few more, as well as got the ghost ship chart, which we can now use to find the ghost ship, as well as board it to get the next piece. So, if we go ahead and look at our map here, and we go over to the ghost ship chart, we can now see where the ghost ship is going to be. It's going to be near what looks to be Crescent Moon Island. And now, if we go ahead and warp towards Dragon Roost, another thing I kind of want to show, I don't know if it'll do it now, because now we've seen it. I don't know if it'll do it until we get closer, or if we need to warp in order for it to happen, but usually when you view the ghost ship chart, you should be able to see where, like, it should show you the square that the ghost ship will be in now, but I could also be wrong, because it's not seeming to show up. I thought it would have, but I guess not. But if all we just have to do is head up towards Crescent Moon Island. And then, yep, there it is. There's the ghost ship. Let's go ahead and board it. Now that we are inside the ghost ship, we're gonna have a few different enemies. We're gonna have some whiz robes, as well as some Poes here. There's a Redead here too, that's not fun. Let's go ahead and try to make these Poes visible. God, come on. There we go. Now he's gonna, looks like that whiz robe just dropped in a Stealthos. Boom. Go and shoot him. Hit him again. And now we can just take care of the Stealthos. Actually, go ahead and just beat it with a sword, because it should go down. And now we get access to that upper room. Grab some hearts. I don't think there's really anything else here. So let's go ahead and come up here. And keep moving forward. Inside we get another shard. So as we're making our way over to Tingle Island to decipher some charts, I actually want to make talk about a bit of trivia, specifically about that scream that we heard in the ghost ship. Something that not a lot of people know is that scream is actually a unused clip of Jaboon's, where Jaboon appeared to be screaming in pain, or in agony, I guess. And it's basically a sped up version of that clip. If I can find the clip, I might, place it on and then compare the two, so you guys can see it, but Um, if I can't, then I'm just gonna, I'm just, stating it so you guys can, understand it. Anyway, let's come over here and talk to Tingle. Oh, Mr. Fairy, I've been longing to see you, sir. What should we play? What do you want to play? What? You're not here to play? Fragrant, musty scent. Sir, you have found a chart. Splendid, splendid, show me, show me. Why, you can't read that chart in its current state. Impossible, sir. Would you like me to decipher it for you for 398 rupees? I guess you crook. Tingle, tingle, kulimpa. Become readable. Alright, so the chart is now deciphered. And now we have to do that for a few other ones as well. And I believe that's all of them. Mr. Fairy, you must try very hard to find treasure. Which I guess I don't need to read that. But now that we have, less money, if we come over here and talk to this guy. Hey, Mr. Fairy. Mr. Fairy, you found all the Tingle statues. If it wasn't for you, I would never have been able to come back. Oh, thank you. I understand now when you say that this place is the most beautiful place ever. This scenery would make a pictograph you could be proud of, don't you agree? Oh, I thought he was the one who gave the reward for them. I think it might actually be a guy up there, so we need to head back up there real quick, and then we'll go out and go searching for these Triforce pieces. Because actually another interesting fact is that Tingle not only deciphers the charts, but he actually does something very useful for us. So let's go and, I think it's this guy that we need to talk to. Heave-ho, heave-ho, this is heavy, just between you and the other guy has another brother. Okay, is it you that I had talked to? Thank you for the gift. I know that Tingle statues are quite hard to come by. Is that not too much, but please take this. Alright, so for a reward, we get 50 rupees. Oh, you've gotten them all. Please wait a moment, as usual. Here we get 500 rupees. So yeah, as a reward, which I don't know why, I think that was supposed to be multicolored, and I think it was just turned out to be purple, or orange. But we get a multicolored rupee, which is basically 500 rupees. We're now back up to 45, back up to 4,500 basically. So now what we want to do is, if we look at all of our Triforce charts now, we now have an idea on where they might be. Not only that, but the Incredibles chart. Go ahead and take a nice picture of it. The Incredibles chart will also now show the location of these Triforce pieces. So, let's go ahead and get searching. Alrighty, so there's now one. Where would it be right now? Ah, it's right here. Actually, go ahead and right about here is where it is. And we get our next Triforce shard. Now we need to head southeast, I think it is. As I believe Stonewatcher Isle is going to be the one to have this next Triforce piece. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and dig down, or salvage down. And we'll find yet another Triforce shard. And now, the last one of the salvageable ones is going to be over by Cliff Plateau Isle. So I'll meet you guys over there. Here we go. Let's go to see if we can time it right. So now let's go ahead and salvage. And there's our 7th Triforce piece. Only one more to go. And our final Triforce piece is going to be on the island which we were born. Yep, it's all the way back on outside. Where exactly? Well, it's in a place we haven't actually been to yet. So, sorry about being quiet there for a second. I guess I wasn't really thinking about it until we got up here. But basically, what we need to do is head back up towards the summit here. Get out our Deku Leaf. And we need to come up here, but instead of aiming the wind towards the forest, we need to aim it slightly beyond the forest. So basically, I think we need to aim it to the northeast. Actually, we should probably aim it west. Now that I think about it, because west may actually be more helpful than northeast or northwest. So let's go ahead and just fly, and we need to fly all the way over to that ledge above our house. Hey, look, the pig is black again. Very strange. But alright, so let's go ahead and pull this off, and we'll find a cave entrance. Let's go ahead and head inside. Here's here, we'll find some fairies. And you know what? I have an empty bottle. Let's go ahead and grab one. What do we have here? The Savage Labyrinth. Deep in the never-ending darkness, the golden shard you seek awaits. So basically what the Savage Labyrinth is it's a gauntlet of enemies. It is 50 floors, I believe. And simply because we're going to be refighting enemies that we've kind of conquered already, like this is basically not going to be any new enemies, I'm going to fast forward through, like, and play music through this entire section. I will stop obviously when we get to the shard, and as well as the other item that rests deep below this area, like, because the shard is actually on the 30th floor, and then the 50th floor has something useful for us, and it's actually, I think, one of the last items we need to obtain. But because I don't really have much to talk about during the Salvage Labyrinth, that we're just going to be fighting a bunch of enemies, we're just going to speed through it. So, let's begin. We've made it down to the floor that contains the shard. So, now that we've grabbed all these rupees and we're back at max rupees again, let's go ahead and use our Wind's Requiem. And open the chest. This gets us our final piece of the Triforce. At last, you've found the last shard. Fused together, all 8 form the Triforce of Courage. Alrighty. So, now, go ahead and destroy that. And we need to head deeper because we are not done yet. finally done it. We've made it all the way down to the final floor. And what is our reward for completing all of this savage labyrinth? It's the hero's charm. Something that I've talked about prior to, this, is that there was a change between the original version of Wind Waker and the HD version, where, you know, with Miss Marie, if you gave her 40 joy pendants, you didn't, in the GameCube version, you would get the Hero's Charm as a reward, but this time you get a Treasure Charm. So, yeah, basically, originally there was going to be a heart piece at the end of the Savage Labyrinth, but this time they decided to change it to the Hero's Charm for some strange reason. I don't know why they decided to change that, but, you know, it's a little weird. But, anyway, I guess with that, that's it. That's all the Savage Labyrinth, and that's every remaining piece of the Triforce. And we have nothing left to do but, one, get some Grandma's soup, because I'm going to refill since I used all my soup down in the Savage Labyrinth. But we also have nothing else left to do but to return to the Tower of the Gods and show them that we have the Triforce of Courage so we can return down to Hyrule. And that's what we're going to do next time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, sure helps out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you're not already. And I'll see you guys all later.